my bedtime.
Yes, sir.
You heard
That's
me?
why we came straight to the show. You dig me? It's your boy, Flow Time, man. Paper Bag Talk. You dig me, man? And when I made this platform, I made it for people in the city who were being overlooked, for people who weren't being acknowledged for the things that they do and trying to build a community in the future. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So with that being said, I done talked enough. I just want to thank you for blessing me with you on my platform. And
Oh,
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen, I just want to introduce Brother Said. So Brother
Yeah, brother.
Said, first thing first. I heard you been having an event like for our community to come in, not just no black, Mexican, white, anything. Everybody come in and learn the history of
What
our time.
it's called Soul Cinema Sundays. And but basically we just trying to get some cohesiveness within the the local community in the proximity of the Velma Young Center first. We just trying to build some cohesiveness. What we do, we watch a film. Then we have refreshments, free. All this is free, and we discuss it briefly afterwards. And so we just trying to build it up. We showed American Skin last Sunday, which was really good by Nate Parker. Then we showed the week before that we showed The Banker with Samuel L. Jackson. That was a real good movie. Um, and before that we showed um, Buck Breaking. Which is a documentary by Tariq Nasheed. But so we just trying to build it up. We just trying to get people to come out. Like I say, you might just want to dialogue. You might want to share something that's going on in regards to the film, the movie we just watched. So we just trying to build cohesiveness and just dialogue. I think people in our community, we just don't have good dialogue. So we're just trying to enable that. So that's just one of the things I've been, well, me and brother Dice, because both of us are implementing it. So that's something that we're working on. In fact, Mrs. Seals came out twice, and she really enjoyed herself. And she what did she bring? She brought something, some meatballs or something like that. But which was really good to the other ones, because of course I don't really eat a lot of beef. I don't really eat a lot of meat in general. But we have refreshments and stuff. I'm still waiting on you to come by, fam. I'm still waiting on you to come by. Huh? I can hardly hear you, fam.
I say I'm definitely one of the guys that's go above and beyond to support my community because this is where my family from, and you know how I
Yeah,
came up, and you know how
yeah.
hard it
We
was.
come from the East
So
End. We come
for
from the
me to
East
be able
End.
to make a change, definitely. So me accepting
Um,
my responsibility at a late age, I really realized. Go ahead, cuz.
yeah,
Go go
yeah.
ahead. I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh, I'm just here. Um, what I finna say? Did you watch the news the other day? And I had like a few seconds, and I was at the library. Did you see that? But anyway, I was talking. And so the question was, why do you love the library? And of course, me, I'm always there consistently. I'm always there all the time. But I told the reporter, the anchor, I said I'm a lover of knowledge and I'm a lover of information. I love to learn, so I'm always seeking knowledge and information. So if you go back and watch it, it'll have me saying something, but you can't hear what I'm saying. And so I reached out to her, because I wanted people to hear that, as a black man, I'm not playing,
Right.
but a black man that loves to read, and I tried to do something like that a couple of years before to promote um, literacy within our community um, at the library. So, I'm a lover of knowledge. I always try to learn as much as I can. Each day we live to learn and we learn to live. That's a motto I try to live by. But you know, those one of my favorite locations, is the library. That's my Timbuktu. So how is life going for Mr. 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 Seals himself?
Yeah, my bad, cuz I had unplugged all this. It got tangled on my feet. I unplugged my phone, my internet, everything for a minute. But I'm back, cuz I want you to finish filling me in on what you were saying about that. I love knowledge and I love to hear it because there ain't a
Yeah.
lot of people on this
So,
earth.
and so if you go back and I've been looking for it on the website and I haven't been able to see it, but that was the main thing is to promote literacy within the urban community, you know. But for some strange reason, the story that is not on the Facebook page or is not on the website, is the story of another um, patron, you know. But I was just trying to, advocate, literacy within our community, you
Definitely,
know.
definitely.
Yeah, because I go to the library all the time. I'm always reading. I'm always, learning and trying to study up on stuff.
Because they say the
So,
best knowledge is in the books.
huh?
They say the best knowledge is in the books.
Yeah, to a certain degree, if you have some me time, if you have time to read and time to yourself, yeah, you can learn a lot from, reading, different books, but you can also learn a lot from talking to people as well. You know, you can get information, like I say, through reading. You can get information by listening. Um, One of my favorite shows that I listen to all the time is NPR. And if people
What is
who
that?
ride with me in
What
the
is that
car,
about?
that's the National Public Radio. I'm always listening to it because they talk about news all throughout the United States. And they have this different things, different cultures, different little segments, different podcasts. So I'm always listening to that. Um, Sometime when I come off my lunch break, um, it might be something real interesting that I'll be trying to listen to. Let's say, for instance, Melissa Harris Perry. I listen to her show. So I'm always trying to learn something. It's like I'm intrigued by information. Now, on the flip side of that, cuz was fam.
Hey, cuz, before you get even deeper, let me say this.
Hmm,
If y'all tuned into the show tonight, man, it's Paperbag Talk, the number one platform in the city. We got a
yeah,
legendary activist right now giving you knowledge and giving you history on where you came from and ways in life you can move so you can be successful. And a lot of guys don't want to hear it. So I brought it to my platform instead of bringing just rappers and just bringing this and
yeah,
that. I want my young youth and me personally, I'm learning. I want y'all to
yeah,
be able to have a resource where y'all can hear the truth and no fake history and none of that sugarcoat and all that. We need to know the truth so we can know how to fix what's broken.
yeah. And oh, fam, what we talking about?
I'm trying to
But
think.
yeah, yeah, you got
Now
it.
that's why I
The
like
mic.
my no. That's why I love my interview because a lot of people, bro, see in New York they do their interview like that. In Atlanta they do theirs like that. We're in
Yeah,
Meridian. We finna
yeah,
give it to you. Nobody never gave us a chance to tell our story. They played it like we were dumb down here. We got
yeah,
intelligent people. We got killers. We got barbers. So I want everybody to get a chance to show that we care about our community, bro. We can make so
yeah.
much money in this community. We just come together, get stove, work together, and stop trying to be so selfish and act hard and put the pride aside. We have so much strength.
We gotta learn to put the pride aside, fam. You said a mouthful right there, fam. We gotta put the
And
pride aside.
because I learned that from you, man, because my Uncle Freddie used to say, man, don't throw that trash outside. And I'm like, you know what I mean? And then as older I got, I realized certain things, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and and you know, the older we get, the more wiser we become. Yeah, no
You
doubt.
got,
Um, hold on, fam.
hold up, fam. Hey, what up, F2 Finito? Seals, we can't hear you. Oh, that's for me. What up, man? Make sure you like, subscribe, all that. And share the live, man. Appreciate you for tuning in, bro. And
Yeah.
also,
Um.
if you I got more equipment on the way, so if you want to support the paper bag family, we will have
Uh,
sign ups and we will be goddamn, you know what I'm saying, giving away AirPods, this and that,
yeah.
books for school, everything. And me personally, I'm not trying to act perfect and I'm not trying to put on an act. I'm bettering myself because I came so far. We from Meridian, man. We weren't born in Harvard. You feel what I'm saying? The way we
Yeah.
talk don't mean that's how we think. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we lose
Yeah.
all our culture, we lose culture from people changing us.
Yeah. 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 Um. And so, uh, and you can learn your own. You can build your own culture. You can build your own culture. Um. Like I say, that's by learning and dialoguing with one another, and going to some of them books. You know, going to the elders who have
Yeah,
that now that
yeah,
that are willing to share that information. Um,
yeah.
you remember I was saying earlier, um, a lot of times people in our community we don't like to share information because we don't want nobody else to get ahead.
That's what they call gatekeepers.
Yeah, yeah. So, but let's say for instance, it might be something that you need to know that's going to benefit you. It might not even benefit me, you know. So me personally, I don't have no problem of sharing the information. That's just the type of person I am. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but I've noticed my years of living here, I noticed that people withheld information, and that's something that we need to work on in our community. People withhold information. Um, it's like we don't want to see somebody come up, and we need to work on that. I really think that's something that's dysfunctional. We definitely need to we definitely need to work on that.
Yeah, we definitely need to work on understanding that we are all as people. So, because a lot of situations to be talked out, a lot of stuff. Sometimes you got to. If your cousin was a rob and killed and he got killed, don't go kill the nigga that he tried to rob. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? We
Yeah,
have to stop. The devil will make you think that the gun give you the. Hey guys, I'm sorry too. I've been working all day. I've been doing interviews. I've been doing community work.
Yeah.
I've been cutting hair. I've been meeting
Look,
with people.
and look, I've been taking this. Can you? I've been taking this.
I see it because you
Yeah,
work hard.
yeah. A brother been tested positive, so brother trying to get through this quarantine, and
And
so
let's
he
get to
got
this right here,
taking
bro.
these, like,
Not to cut you off. Let's get to this, bro. The COVID-19, the new variant. You know, you've been strong for a while. For me to see you contract it, it opened my eyes up.
yeah. We all are vulnerable.
Yeah,
You know, none of us are invincible.
you're right. And a lot of people take it as a game.
Yeah, and so you have to take you gotta take extra precautions. Wear your mask, and I'm not gonna lie, I had slacked up on wearing mine, um, and not taking the precaution.
But
And I used to take these all the time, and but I slacked up on taking these and stuff. So here I am now. I'm taking them again. So
you,
like I
you
said, we all are dispensable. That's something that I learned by living in this world, fam, is that we all are dispensable. We all
y'all
can be
are.
replaced. We all can be replaced. And I think a lot of people
Mhm.
ego gets in the way and they don't want to accept that. But let's say, for instance, is John Doe, was the owner of a bank or something, whatever. He think that bank's not going to
Yeah,
run, whatever.
yeah,
If he passes on, the bank is going to run without him.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we all are dispensable. None of us are He-Man and Superman and Superwoman. So you have to take
And that's
care
what a
of
lot of people
yourself.
get trapped in.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people get trapped in. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what advice would you give to the youth? What advice would you give to the youth now, knowing that the generation change and the more dangerous and it's more stuff to look out for?
In this area or just in national, just in general.
No, 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 no. This platform, this platform ain't just Meridian, but this the foundation. I want you to speak
Okay.
to the kids around the world.
Well, okay. Well,
Give me a briefing on that.
yeah. And our community and
Take your time.
I want our kids to stop soaking in the poison. It's like they soaking in the Hollywood poison, where you being the bad boy, that's more, you become, that's like a rites of passage, you 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 glorifying negativity. And we need to stop
Yeah,
that. We
yeah,
glorify negativity, um, even in Meridian, you lived out west, for some time, but
yeah. For a minute,
Meridian,
yeah,
within the last decade, it just gotten out of hand. And
it has, cuz
yeah, and
I
I
can agree with
think
that.
we glorify the Chief Keefs and the rappers and stuff
And that,
like that. And for
right, and
every
that
boost.
was the error. That was the error.
Now, fam, I'm gonna say this, and I know you said you got it. I don't know how long it is, but let's say for Boosie Badass, for every Boosie Badass, there are probably 1,000 other Boosie Badasses that didn't make it. So
Yeah,
the chances are very slim. But we spend a lot of time, and there's nothing wrong with being creative and get in touch with your artistic side. I think it's good. I even write rhymes myself. Even when I was younger, I used to write rhymes. But Boosie has been out of the hood. I think Boosie, when I went to school, Boosie, I went to USM, and some people I met from Crystal Spring, they was telling me about Boosie. I never heard of Boosie before. I think that was in '03.
Yeah.
So Boosie made it big. Let's say by '05, Boosie was pretty big, right? '06. So Boosie haven't been in the hood in so long. So
Yeah.
think about that. Just think about that. This man still rapping stuff, y'all. A lot of people say he real and all that, but he hasn't been in the hood. This man don't even stay in the hood. The same goes for Ti. Ti been out. Ti came out in '03. He made it big in like '04. He was able to relocate. So that's what. How many years is that? 14 years. So these people that we glorify and stuff don't even stay in the hood. But we get, we instead of taking the poison, it's all Hollywood. It's all a dream. So that's what I recommend for the kids to get involved with some sports, soccer, boxing, football, even tennis. And do something different. Don't just always stick with football and basketball. Do something different. Um, but definitely, we definitely need to reject that poison that we've been indulging in for the last decade. We definitely need to reject it
Right.
because guess
And
what?
and you gotta
Boost
reject it
lives in.
because
Yeah.
you said what?
And
Because
I'm not throwing the rappers or nothing like that under the bus because I love hip hop, right? I just want to make that clear. But a lot of them know that they just doing it to sell records, right? And they're just like me. If I
yeah.
come out and hey, I'm from this and that, blah blah blah. I'll be like, say it, man, come on. But we fell for the poison. We love it, yeah. So we gotta
Hey, but I'm
reject
gonna
it.
say this. I gotta stop the show for my normal 5-10 seconds to say shout out to the Paperback family, everybody who's been supporting the movement and who's gonna continue to support the movement. Shout out to everybody who sent me cash apps so I can keep this platform going so I can give my people a breezeway so we can be heard. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And shout out to my brother, my military brother, in the comments below. Hopefully we can get
Okay.
together. Let me read what he said.
What is it? What are
And
your thoughts on police? Defund
and he is
them?
no, he's a police officer in New York.
Oh, okay.
That's my
Yeah, I
buddy. He
mean,
real.
we need police.
Uh,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
for
say
the
that.
defund police.
Hey, look, man. Hey, Red. If y'all look at the bottom of the screen, I pinned the link. So if you want to come backstage, click that StreamYard link, and we'll bring you backstage, and we'll let you get your comments on. Okay, so come on, click that link. Click that link. Come on here and let's talk. We need to talk. We want people in the community to come. We want y'all to talk with us. We want to hear opinions, not even just in our city. We want to know what it's like around the world. We want to know what it's
Yeah,
like around the world for black people and different
yeah, we
cultures of
gotta be
people.
global. Yeah, we gotta be global, fam. It's time to be
Yeah.
global,
And
in my
we ain't
opinion.
gonna, yeah, yeah. That's just how it is. Because ain't no wrong with being a police officer. As long as you ain't crooked.
Hmm.
Somebody gotta infiltrate. There you go.
Hmm.
There go my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. What it
Yo,
do? What it do? What it do? Let me
what
say
up,
this,
bro?
y'all. We hear paper bag talk. I got my battle buddy, man, one of my closest bro, my battle buddy from the military. He always been an honest guy. He
What's
always
going
been
on, Dave?
loyal, and he always stood on what he stood on.
Yeah, I'm not a police officer though, brother. Where you get that from?
Cause I seen that picture and I thought you were.
Nah, 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 nah. I was just asking on. I wanted to hear from him. Like, what are his thoughts of what we should do with the police? Like, should we defund them? Should we
No,
abolish them?
I mean, come on, we
Hey,
need the
hey, y'all,
police.
look, y'all. Hey, y'all, check this out, y'all. You know how it is on these platforms. We're gonna let one person get
Yeah.
the flow, and then we're gonna let them get
Oh,
this
yeah.
out. Cause I gotta keep my platform organized. That way we can be talking and talking. So you go ahead and
Oh,
get your
okay.
words out, and because you get your words, and then we're gonna roll it around. So go ahead,
Yeah.
Reyes, and let us know what you were saying.
Oh, I just wanted to ask him what are his thoughts on what we should do with the police? Like, should we defund them or what should we do exactly?
We just need more accountability. There's different policies put into place. Just hold them accountable. Individually. But as far as defunding the police, I live in a city where we have a lot of crime, and well, I think that's pretty much America, right?
Definitely.
So, we had this is the irony on our Juneteenth celebration, right? We had cats or young guys getting into it, whatever, and they shooting at the Juneteenth. So, the crowd and stuff, everybody's, is scared and everybody's traumatized. And so everybody ducking and dodging. So who do we depend on? The police. So
You right. You right.
so it needs to be accountability on both sides. Yes, police officers need to be
You
held
right.
accountable. If I was a police officer, I don't
Cause
think
they
I would I don't think I would stop nobody unless you just doing like unless you just speeding like 70 miles in like a 40-mile zone or something like that, then I'll probably, try to stop you. But me personally, I'll be one of the most laid back police officer. I'll be about building up the community, establishing ties, trying to get some people together, try to build cohesiveness. But I mean,
yes.
not all
Yeah.
officers, are and whatever. And I understand that during the '60s, Huey P. Newton now, they was monitoring the police. And then I'm a huge fan, of him and Bobby Seale, but I mean, we have a lot of crime in America, so we definitely need police. They just need to be held accountable. There need
You
to be
right.
certain policies. If you get reprimanded, then I think you should be put off the force. You know,
Yeah,
depending on whatever you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roger.
I
Um,
definitely agree. I definitely agree with that.
yeah. Listen. I'm gonna be honest, right? Like, I'm Dominican and stuff. Like I was born in the island, but I already know I'm
Yeah.
black. You know what I mean? I don't see no
Next
difference.
to Haiti.
And I truly believe that, of course, we need police because of all the crime and everything that's going on. But to me, it's
Yeah.
kind of difficult because we know the origins of police officers and what they were in
Yeah.
back in the day. You know
We,
what I'm
we, we
saying? And I truly believe that the laws will form and reform itself so it can cater to them. So I'm in the crossroads. Like I don't believe in defunding them. If anything, I want them to fund them more and educate them more. But I
yeah.
believe that the way the law in this country was set up was is which is a rigged game basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No doubt. Well, I'm finna look up this lady. It was in New York. They just passed a law. It was a policy with the police. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Um, was it the New York
The
or the
Ocasio Cortez.
No, it was a lady. She saw an officer choking a guy or something, and she ended up she tried to break it up, but she ended up getting fired. And so they end up,
Mm.
yeah, but they just passed a policy in her honor. I just saw it. I forgot the lady name. I'm trying to look it up now. Let me see. But you talking about you mentioned Cortez. Yeah,
Take your
I
time.
like her. I'm a fan of her.
I like her too. I like her too.
Yeah, I look. I'll try to. I'll be in on one accords with her with a lady like that.
Yeah, I've actually went to see her speak a lot of times. And
Really.
yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. I live in East New York. In Brooklyn,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and
I
she
love New
co-
York.
and she comes to like the bodegas and the stores and stuff.
Yeah, I
Which
man, I got like mad respect for her, man.
yeah, like
Yeah,
I truly like that. Like she's not hiding or anything. She's actually like in the trenches with us. And like
yeah,
actually wants to speak to us. So
yeah. I got mad respect for her.
yeah,
Hold on, I'm finna. It may be easier to sue. Hold on, the empathy for misconduct. Hold on, man. As soon as I get that, I'm gonna send it to you. I saw it.
thank you. Please do. Please do.
Hold on. And it was in New York. It was a black lady. It was a sister who was she was terminated from a
Hey, if I
job.
get quiet, that means I'm networking.
Oh, Roger that. Go ahead, do your thing, pimp. I'm enjoying this conversation, so you know what I mean.
Hold on, Justice. Let me see if this it.
Damn, what the fuck?
Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So you say you in the BK?
Yes, I am.
I haven't. I would have been coming up there last year, the year before that. I also been going to the Harlem book fair, the
Oh
book
yeah.
fair, but I still haven't got a chance to go back to New York. It's been um 9 years since I've been to the Big Apple.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, I one of my colleagues is living in the Bronx. I supposed to be going to visit him.
Already. I
Yeah.
wanted to say something because I commented this. Like you were talking about our history and stuff, and I wrote down like my hair offends them. Like
Mhm.
and it's crazy that you said that they try to form you and make you into what they want. Like you'll see Billy, right, with his long hair and they won't say nothing. But my hair being all kicky and dreaded, it offends them. And it's really
Mhm.
bothersome, because like I was in the military 4 years, like fought for this country and everything, and
Yeah.
it's still never good enough. Like I still need to stand in line and do this and do that, and it's just frustrating.
Yeah, it does. Um, America, right? I know the greatest country. Um, yeah, it does become, frustrating and just you be like, can you win? Can we ever come up? Um, have you been following the who was it? What's the group, the ADOS movement?
The which one?
The ADOS movement. You seem like you would be interested in that. You've been following them.
No, I have not. Can you please tell me the information so I could look them up?
Just type in ADOS, ADOS.
ADOS,
They
gotcha.
really on that the reparations platform. They really own that, trying to get reparations. They pushing it really heavy.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, they got chapters all over. Um, yeah. So have you?
Yeah.
When last time you been down south?
Well, what'd you say, sir? My bad.
I said, when last time you been down south?
Um, the furthest down south I've been, I'm not even gonna lie, has been Virginia, and that was last year
Oh,
because
okay, okay.
I have a
Hey,
friend.
hey, I don't want to cut nobody out, y'all. I'm listening. I'm listening good. If you tune into this live, it's Paperbag Talk. You dig me? You already know what time it is. We got Brother Said in the building. We got Reds in the building. Hey, we got some real niggas in the building, man. So yeah, I'm gonna take that back. I'm
Yeah,
gonna reiterate that word. I'm gonna take that ignorance out my head. We got some real black men in the building, intelligent black men with no
yeah,
disagreements.
yeah,
Some things he might not like, and he's learned himself because he learned from it. We have to become
yeah,
able to learn from each other, bro.
yeah, exactly.
That is a fact, man.
And that's what people scared of.
Yeah, and it's crazy shills because remember when we were like during basic training, like we didn't like we had different accents and everything, but we all clicked
Mhm.
up, and we all was like family, and it's crazy because as soon as I got out the military, it was the exact opposite. Like there was no brotherhood or no bond, no anything. And
Yeah, yeah.
I truly believe violence and the way that society is now is, what I mean, it's the real reason it's like that.
Oh yeah. Hey, I think this is it, man.
But
Hold on. I think this is it. Hold on. Let me.
You said ADOS though, ADOS, right?
Yeah, that's one of them. This is about the hold on. Yeah, this is the one. It's New York judge reverses firing of officer who fought colleague over chokehold.
What's the judge's name, if you don't mind me asking?
I
damn,
don't know. Yeah, it didn't say that, but that's the story that I was telling you about. But they implemented a policy, I think, based on her getting terminated. So
Mm,
you can hold on.
I will gladly.
Okay, let's say that the judge was is Dennis Ward. The judge Dennis Ward,
Mm.
and so I don't know, I don't know, could I type it in down here or something? You could get it. I don't know how to.
Oh, I'm just writing it down because I don't want to.
Oh, okay, yeah,
You said
and
Dennis.
the other, huh?
No, you said Dennis Ward, right?
Yeah, Dennis Ward.
Okay, gotcha.
hey, that was some good knowledge right there. See, we teaching each other stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I was telling you about earlier, fam. Is we have to share information. Information is meant to be shared. I mean, what's the point of having it? I mean, it's like a
Yeah,
currency. You're supposed to share it. That's the only thing that you can have all of it, and somebody else can have all of it. I could give you all the information, and I can still have all of it, to myself. So
and I have a
yeah, you
question.
right.
yeah.
You ever seen the documentary Hidden Colors?
Look, did you how long have you been on?
Who me? I would say for the last 10 years, like really since I've been
No,
coming
no,
up.
I'm saying how long have you been on the show tonight?
Oh, how long? What, like 10 minutes, 9 minutes?
Yeah, when fan was asking me, we doing a Soul Cinema Sunday,
Oh
and
yeah.
I said the first thing we showed was Butt Breaking by Tariq Nasheed, and we showed Hidden Colors 5. I think that was in 19 when it came out, or was it 20?
Uh,
So, but we trying to do something every Sunday where we trying to show like a conscious film that can spark, you know, discussion and spark further people want to go out and do research. We showed The Banker week before last. That was pretty good. Last week we showed American Skin. And like I say, we showed Butt Breaking. That was the first one for Soul Cinema Sunday was Butt Breaking.
mm, mm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I'm familiar with Mr. Tariq Nasheed.
I'll be the sheet. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I'm gonna
And
say
and
this
look,
too, and I'm gonna say this too, y'all. People tend to look over people like brother said. He care about the
yeah,
people in the future, but they want to go look up the guys with pistols and uh
yeah,
fake shoes and got dope and jewelry all that. But you're not gonna survive. You can't take care of your family with that type of stuff. Cause you
Yeah.
gotta you
yeah.
gotta be thinking about the futures in 20 years from now.
And,
You know
and,
what I'm
and
saying?
especially in this area, especially in this area.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
It
lie,
ain't like
man.
gonna get no better, y'all.
Nah, you're right. And what was I gonna say? I'm not gonna lie, man. Uh, like I'm a product kid, man. And every single
mm-hmm.
day I get up, man. When I used to go home, and it got to the point
Mm-hmm.
where like I had to join the people who picked me up, and the knowledge that we got was older men and, like, that do that kind of life, that do all this and the third, and that's what we like idolize, and it took me a long time to understand that, like,
Yeah,
yes, he might buy me some sneakers or here and that and the third, but I'm wasting my life, with that rather than others.
yeah. Um, what Kanye West said on that when on All Things Fall Down, he said he will buy uh he bought something just so he could say somebody else can't be up on it. It's
Yeah.
like love they materialistic world. We love it, you know what I'm saying? And we love, like I say, that that negativity, and there's nothing wrong with having, nice things. But I think, in our community, I think we just overindulge in it, and we glorify um the guys that shouldn't be glorified. We glorify those guys, especially in me and fam's city. The guys that shouldn't be glorified,
Yeah,
and not to
yeah,
put somebody down, but we just tend to glorify the guys who will engage in a lot of the riffraff. You know, that's you know, uh, old dog to the second power. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they're
that,
Oh,
like if
no,
you
you know,
can't go to, they're like if you can't hustle to get your money, you gotta go take from an old woman and all that. Cause that ain't real.
it's
We
not.
gotta
and
start. We gotta start really realizing what every city, every state got a different definition of real, but it's a universal
yeah,
definition of real too.
Yeah.
yeah,
And that's the guy one. See, God got the only universal real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You
Fam,
understand
I
what I'm
used to
saying?
be in alternative
So
school.
when we look at how we sitting on here right now, and this,
Um, Fam,
huh?
when I used to work at the alternative school, right? And some of the kids would tell me that
Yeah,
I'm not real. I say I'm the realest guy that you probably would meet, right? They like, you ain't real, you ain't no trio person. I
right.
said, no, I'm not trio. I said, but I'm real to myself. A lot of times we confuse criminality with being real.
Yes.
No, I'm brother said. That's who I am. I'm not trying to be nobody else. You know,
Yeah.
I'm
We
I'm I'm I go to libraries. You know, say I love to go to museums and I love nature. That's just who I am.
concerts,
You know.
right? Like we confuse those who are violent and belligerent with authenticness and realness. And
Yes, exactly.
I
Man,
don't understand where that came from, you know?
I yeah, hey, that's you said a mouthful. That's man, that's it.
Yeah, you know, like, and I get it though, you know, because when I'll take for me for example, right, and I'm not glorifying this life anyway, you know.
Yeah,
I'm from East New York, you know what I mean, Canarsie, the floors, like that place is known for Crips, you
yeah,
know, and that's what I
yeah,
became. And
yeah,
honestly, like the fact that they had my back and you know, and I felt a part of something, right?
yeah,
Right, it's you know, like it made me like, oh, sweat, you know, so this is cool, this is what we look up to. And then you got the OG on the block that helps, you know what I mean, that buys you sneakers and does this and that, and then we confuse that with like truly caring, when in reality we're just becoming
I'm
another
back, bro.
soldier of to their madness.
yeah. Man, you spit that hot fire tonight, ain't you?
You say you
Thank
spin
you,
the hot
brother.
fire.
Yeah, that's what you said.
That boy be spinning that hot fire over there.
Yeah, man, you know, like, because I want what you guys want, man. I want communication between community, you know, and instead of focusing on the negative, let's focus on the differences. Let's focus on the similarities and the positives, you know,
Yeah,
because we all having the same issues and stuff, you know. And it's I understand the media, all they want to do is harp on what makes us different, right? Like,
yeah,
for example, like literally, like we got people in New York, like light skinned dudes and dark skinned dudes making fun of each other, right? Rather than just saying
I
we
know.
black, right? Like there's like a like a underlying beef between them, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm listening.
Oh, okay, all right. I wasn't sure, you know. I was like, yeah, let me shut up, man.
I'm
I'm talking
twisting the
to
shit
him.
on my mic. I'm listening.
Nah,
yeah,
but yeah, you know, like
No, I'm
even
listening. I'm just twisting the shit on my mic.
I got you.
yeah. It's I call it the decode. Um, the differentiation code. It's like they focus so much on the differences instead of the similarities.
Oh,
You know, we all are part of the human family.
I believe it. I believe also as part of the like the Willie Lynch theory, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we there, bro. We there. I got you, bro.
Hmm.
I truly
But
Yeah.
believe it's part of that, man. It's like the Willie Lynch, like, you know, like and reality, man. We are a loving kind of people. You know, we're loving. We
Yeah.
cherish each other.
Yeah.
And honestly, if like, and you like, for example, right, like the stuff that Jackie Robinson had to go through to just play baseball, right?
I
And
know,
not
right?
only did he go through it, he excelled and became one of the best players ever, right?
Yeah.
And that gives the oppressors fear, because they know if we come together as one,
Yeah.
there
Oh
is no
yeah.
way to stop that.
Yeah. And I feel that I'm smarter now, I guess, since I'm older. And I've learned that everything can be critiqued. Everybody. Like your decisions, and this for people in the dominant power structure or whatever, that don't mean that you make the best decisions based on your, let's say, your race or your nationality, or that don't mean you make the best decision. And I think they have held that over us for many years. Uh, just because, let's say, just because I'm white, my decisions are superb. But if you go back and analyze some of the decisions that have been made in the past, you can be like, no, that wasn't. That should have been done a different type of way,
Of course.
But you know, so it's like I try to critique everything. What makes your decision so? I mean, explain it to me.
Who?
Hey, y'all,
And I noticed by
shout out to Wild Bill in the comments too, man. We appreciate you tuning into the show and supporting the show.
all right, appreciate that.
Thank you, Wild Bill. Thank you, Wild Bill.
Yeah.
I got a good example, right? Like we're so-called savages, right? But
Mhm.
no other nation in the world has dropped two atomic bombs on cities,
I
man.
I know, and um, and this I know y'all proud military, so I don't want y'all think I'm uh
No,
be,
please do it, dude. I got out the military because of it, because I seen the insanity and craziness out of it. Like, so
yeah.
please preach on,
I
brother.
look. I always thought Vietnam was so necessary. Like it was either that or nothing, right? But by the time I got finished with college and I started learning the truth and I was coming into right knowledge, I said, no, why in the hell were we over there in Vietnam? What it didn't really serve no purpose. We were trying to stop the spread of communism, whatever. But
That's all.
at the end of the day, the North still combined with the South. The North took over. So it's like I feel Martin Luther King when he was saying, why would we go over there and spend all this money over there to fight, the little yellow man when we need stuff over here? So I never could see the rationale of it and other conflicts. I just couldn't see it. But I always like I said, it was something about Vietnam. But yeah, I said we had no business being over there. Like and we stayed over there like what 12 years, like really just, you know, waste of lives and resources. But
Yeah,
hey, that's America for you, right?
yeah. I got another thing. Thank you for bringing that up. My aunt died in 9/11. I have an aunt that died.
Okay,
My
rest in
father,
rest in peace.
my my father, my stepfather, but my father worked in the towers. But because
Yeah,
I didn't go to sleep because I was watching Monday Night Raw. 9/11 happened on a
yeah,
Tuesday. He woke up late because I wouldn't go to sleep. And I joined the military thinking that I had everything. Like, I was like, yeah, let's fight the enemy. But we're in
yeah. Let's
Iraq.
fight the enemy. Yeah,
You know, what, who's the, like what, 18 out of like all the hijackers were Pakistani or whatever, and we're in Iraq and Afghanistan. So what the fuck are they talking about?
yeah.
Excuse my language, I apologize, but
Now,
it completely
look, I
bamboozled
had
me.
one of my colleagues. He was in the military, and he got out. He did probably 4 years. He got in. He went in at 98, but he got out like in 2002. Because he was saying, what is the point of why are we in Iraq for? Like, seriously, what's the point? Like, and that proves to what you were saying. If they were from Pakistan, why the hell we in Iraq? And then now, I think we stayed in Afghanistan what 20 years, and they got Osama back in what 2011, didn't they?
Yeah, and we're still
Like
there.
we a whole decade later, so it's like, come on, man, that's
And
and like I said, it's nothing against the brothers who serve because I respect them. I have a lot of respect for them, but I believe in having a
We all
strong,
retired. We all retired military soldiers.
yeah.
We good.
But yeah, but we shouldn't be over in some places. We just making the world, hostile.
Hey, cuz, you know, once
Some
that shit was over
you
with,
can't.
cuz, you know, they hated me. They hated me because I was from the hood. So I ain't enjoy this shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
they hated me because I spoke the truth, man.
yeah,
They didn't like me, because once
Hey,
you
but
real like
that's why I built this platform, y'all. I built this platform because it's a lot of mistreatment going on. It's a lot of delusions going on. A lot of illusion going on. Then they know they catching black people with like a little weed or something on them, and then they try to come at them. Uh, they know that somebody had a record in the past, like they can't change. You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, a lot of families grow up in poverty. They don't know that they got cousins that went to be lawyers too. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah,
a police officer is a job, bro. Just like I'm a barber.
yeah,
But you know, we been way past that when we were young.
yeah,
That mindset. So when you
mhm,
you don't sleep with your people, bro, and you get to dealing with the other folks, you have no control. When they put the handcuffs on you, you got no control. See, if you keep everything in your community and we shop with each other and you know
yeah,
eliminate the snakes out of our community, man, it don't even take that much to handle that. It's gonna take a couple years, but it can definitely
yeah,
be handled.
yeah.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, I didn't say nothing. I was waiting
What
for you
you?
to finish.
No, because bro, I done been in the deepest of the deepest of this. My cousin, he know. My whole family, man. We went through. We ain't from no big house and all that, man. So you know, we had
No,
to go
no.
through the roughest
Look,
of time.
yeah.
So you know, I
We
got to talk to people. Go ahead, Bit
no, I was saying we didn't
You got
grow
the
up
platform. You
with
got
no
the
silver
platform.
spoon, and a
No,
lot of people
no.
didn't. But
Yeah, not
we
saying we
sure
the
didn't
only
grow up.
one, but
Yeah, I didn't grow up living like the Cosbys. I grew
yeah,
up more so like
yeah.
the Ed.
Yeah, and
So it means
also
a lot. It means a lot when you can get. Go ahead, get the platform.
I got you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not to cut anybody off, but I also think what society considers bad is subjective. Because how could they say right that selling weed is bad, right? But the same people that do that are the same people that are stealing elderly people's social security checks, right? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, so selling weed is bad, right? But you could do that and destroy people's careers and lives and do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's subjective. It's it's more like tweaked to favor what they do.
yeah, definitely, man. And that goes back to kind of like critiquing. I can critique you, and I think with some of to them, they don't like to be critiqued, and
Nah,
so, but hey, everybody can be critiqued. You know, you don't like I say that goes back to decisions and what you consider bad. That doesn't mean it is bad based on what what evidence. You know,
yeah, I completely agree. Like for example, right? Like in the military, it is fine, right, to go to a country overseas, right?
mhm.
Break into their house, tie them all up, grab everything from their house, right? In the name of freedom,
Yeah,
right? But if a guy molests my sister and I go to kill him, I am wrong. So
yeah,
So you know what I'm saying? So like, and the thing about critiquing is taking a stance as in you're superior and you know more, rather than
Yeah,
understanding and trying to figure out what you did wrong. If you're just critiquing and doing this, it's like you're taking it like I know more than you know, and that is something that. Oh, I'm really loud.
yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah, man. Yeah, but I'm glad brothers, brothers and sisters are waking up now. Um, I'm glad we're waking up, and I know the brothers, uh, Martin and brothers Malcolm. You know, I think they will be proud. That that for the ones of us who are waking up. Not all of us are going to wake up. But for the ones who are waking up, I think we're making moves, and we're we're not going to tolerate it. You know,
not again.
um,
Never.
just like what's the sister name we were just talking about? What's it, Cortez?
Yes. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
man, I got mad, mad respect for her. I love to just sit and just conversate with her.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's like, I'm in Brooklyn, man. If you ever come to visit, right, you always got a place to stay. And also,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
you'll get my information, man. And also, it's not difficult to get a hold of her and conversate with her. That's the craziest thing, man. And
Really? Wow.
like honestly,
Yeah.
like she, for example, right, like she has secretaries to answer her phone, but she also had like takes time to answer phone calls and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'll
it's
be
pretty.
trying to get with her. Yeah, she is like really cool. Yeah, I saw her. I think she was on the Breakfast Club. When was that? Was that last year or was that this year? I
I
think it
think
was early part of this year.
And look, man, if
Yeah.
y'all tune into this live, man, these brothers are giving y'all valuable knowledge. And I brought them to the platform. They blessed my platform so, in order to get this knowledge out to people who don't know, you, and people who just need to know a little bit more. And we put our minds together. Some things might not be right, but when we talk and we get understanding, they could help another person. But the first step is to become meeting, taking time out your day to meet and discuss things that can build our community and our kids so we can take action and we'll have a blueprint.
yes, yeah,
Hmm.
You
and
feel me?
You ever hot run into Sinetta?
no, I have not.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, I know the conscious community, started in New York, so I just thought maybe you was
Um,
out, out there with some of the brothers.
I have met Brother Polite. Like I have had
Yeah.
conversation.
Oh yeah, I know Polite. I know
Yeah,
Polite.
like I
Yeah.
think
With
he's he's very knowledgeable. But the thing that me and him
Berry.
differentiated,
I
yeah,
don't, I don't, I don't I don't listen to him. Though. I ain't gonna cap.
not okay, like he has all his knowledge and stuff. It's just his driving factor is anger and hatred, and he wants revenge,
Yeah.
and that's not what I want. I want what's right.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's
Yeah.
still right. Like I don't want to harm anybody. I just want what like what we deserve, man, and like what's right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely need to be trying to follow the ADOS movement, man.
Okay.
I
Oh, I
think you
will, bro.
definitely need.
I've been taking notes, man, the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm
Man, you'll
serious.
never go to the Schomburg Center.
Um,
You how often do you go there?
I haven't, brother. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'll say it on here. It doesn't matter. Uh, I was engaged, right? And my ex girlfriend was pregnant, and
Yeah.
she got
Okay.
left me. And before that, my sister died. So
Oh,
I
okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
I have been dealing
Sorry to hear
with
that, brother.
dancing with the devil for the better part of like 2 years now. So I'm trying to get back.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
tough.
When I
That's a tough pill to swallow.
You see that?
okay, yeah, I'm definitely sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Nah, it's okay because I feel I'm trying to walk my path back to God, because that's what it all boils down to.
Okay. Yeah, and that's the most important thing is align ourselves with God, the Most High, or the Great Divine, whichever name you would like to call. But yes, you got to be in tune. I try to meditate on a daily basis. Um, I try to. I'm trying to be a vegan, but it's kind of hard to do in Mississippi.
Yeah,
You know.
the vegan prices are ridiculous, man. Like, come
Yeah,
on,
I know. I know.
it's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, say, brother ain't got no choice but to eat some pork.
Yeah,
But yeah, I pray, and like I said, I try to meditate and try to you know be in tune with um God for us. You know.
and do you guys mind if I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna ask y'all something before we end the show anyway. So go ahead, one
Uh,
by one.
I
So
want
we
to
all
say
got part two.
I want to say this to anybody out there, man. Like, if you're lonely, experiencing something, if you're hurt, just know that you are not alone. Like, you are not. You're not. There are people out here that are willing to listen to you and show you love, man. Like, it's never too late. For those that are thinking about committing suicide or doing drugs or anything, it is not the way to do it, man. There is love out here. Like, I don't even know Brother Said, and he spent the the better part of almost an hour giving me knowledge. So thank you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, and vice
And guess
versa,
what, bro?
man.
That's my beloved cousin, man. Like he taught me a lot of knowledge throughout my life. You feel me? So
Hmm.
Yeah,
when I went to the military with you, I had spent majority of my life with my cousin. You know what I'm saying? He always believed in me. But when I was doing unintelligent things, he knew I was brilliant. He was not gonna agree with me.
yeah,
But he always had my back.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
that's why
call
I
him a
didn't
little
want to
master.
disappoint him. I
Yeah,
didn't
man.
want to
Yeah.
disappoint him, bro. So that's why, especially when I had a chance to bring him on the platform, it was like, this is what we need to
Hmm.
hear. We don't need to hear all those stuff. I'm bringing rappers and everything on the platform, and I salute y'all too. But we gotta have some older guys who really putting the truth down, so we can continue to build these foundations and move further.
Yeah, it got
Yeah.
to be balanced.
Balance. So y'all, all I can say is, man, I appreciate y'all for blessing the platform, and brother, it's a blessing seeing you again. We definitely gonna get up soon in the next couple weeks, and we're gonna go deeper and deeper on the next interview. So, is there anybody y'all want to shout out for y'all get off the show or give thanks to
Uh, I'm
anything like that?
I'm gonna shout you out, fam. I
I
appreciate you for
appreciate
letting
that,
me come
bro.
be on the show. We've been
Uh,
talking about this for the longest, so I
Yes,
appreciate it. And I'm waiting to next week, so I'll be done taking these, and I'll be covered. Um, but yeah, if you want to have me on, like I say, I'll be willing to come by.
that's
I know
gonna
you
be the
we was
start of
talking.
our. That's gonna be the start of our second interview, cause it's 1 o'clock.
Okay,
So that's gonna
yeah,
be the start of our second interview. And we can do it
okay.
tomorrow you want, or we can do it later this week.
We
We'll
could do
discuss
it
that.
later,
I'm finna
man.
call you. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna
I
call
look
you.
forward
I'm
to it.
finna call you.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I
What's
want
your
to shout.
name, man? Oh,
Okay, yeah, I want to shout you, both of you gentlemen out. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? My sister Jarrell, my family, and the Black Falcon. Hold up.
There you go.
You remember
Hey,
the Falcon?
man, you know what time it is, baby. It's brotherhood. And I just want to, first of all, Reyes, I want to give thanks to you too, because throughout that military journey, man, you always had my back, motivated me, and you always been a cool dude, bro. And to this day, you still keep in touch, we still talk. And it's like, I want to thank my cousin because he always kept me on the right path. You feel me? And I want to thank everybody else who prayed for me, from my mama to my wife to my kids being there, motivating me to change. I want to thank God first.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And
no doubt.
And I want us to continue to build and continue to change the future for the youth so they won't have to go through what we went through or nothing worse.
Yeah.
So let's do
What's
our
your name?
job.
Oh, my name,
Red.
Ricardo.
Ricardo Reyes. I'm gonna send
Okay.
my to Seal so you can add me and whatnot on Facebook or something.
Okay, definitely, definitely, man. And I'll share that links, those two links with you
Thank you,
if
please,
you
please.
yeah.
All right, then get what, y'all? Man, you was on this live tonight. Y'all got some valuable knowledge, man. So if you was on Facebook, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all share. Y'all make sure y'all go comment. Y'all look up these guys, support these guys. If you was on my YouTube, Paper Bag Talk, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification button because we're gonna be back to back to back. And y'all get y'all pen and y'all paper ready because we will be back real soon. And we thank y'all.